global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Right now the drama that is unfolding in Rivers State clearly shows that it has gone beyond similarly for the sitting governor. It has become the gladiators, political gladiators coming into the ring, and none other than the ex-governors, top politicians coming to play into the soul of Rivers. And Wike is taking on all of them, and he has this very strong word to tell them. And of course, Magnus Abe is literally telling Fubara, which happened to be, Magnus Abe happened to be a strong supporter and ally of Jason Wike, and he's telling Fubara, be very careful. The people you are dancing around with are actually political gladiators that are interested only in their personal gain. They're not interested in you, and by 2027 they will prove to you that it's all about personal interest. By the time the mantle of leadership will leave you, they will leave you high and dry. But Wike have decided to make strong statement. You're going to find out what he's saying, and it's ready to take on all of them as they come around. Before we go to the newspaper, kindly subscribe to our channel. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, that's the former governor of Rivers State, Jason Wike, has posted that nobody can be anything without him. Now, Wike also declared that something will soon happen in Rivers State that will shock many, adding that he does not fight with anyone, but emphasized his concerns for ingrates. Wike spoke some few hours ago. The minister said, and I quote him, "There is something that will happen in this state that everybody will know. The ongoing movement is not a party movement. It's the movement that you will see. Forget about their claims." Wike narrated how he assisted Celestine Omeya and reconciled him with former Dr. Peter Odele, but he expressed dismay how the duo are now working against him. Wike said, and I quote him word for word, "If you follow my political journey, if you follow my political history, it has never been easy. I have been charged for murder, for armed robbery, just because of politics. There's nothing I have not passed through in my life, but I know at the end of the day we will overcome." Is it not the same person who said, "We thank you for making a man who wants to create Rivers State as a medical hub in Nigeria, not to have converted Rivers State as a personal estate"? Based on the documentary you have watched, is there anywhere they said about my family? So where did I want to convert Rivers State to my personal estate? When my father is doing something wrong, should I not say, "Papa, this is not what you said yesterday"? Is that to make him cry? I ran an election for local government in 1999, and since then till now, I have never lost election. Nobody whom I supported have ever lost election. The minister said he has no regret of supporting President Bola Tinubu to win election, saying those making noise told Atiku Abubakar that they will support him to fight Tinubu. How can people who came out and said Governor Siminalayi Fubara cannot be a governor? He cannot talk before the public. Today are now the ones saying, "We are with you." 2007, when you fought Chibuike Amechi, we chased you out, Wike said. In 2023, you said Atiku is coming. I said, where? They collected the money and kicked the man away. That the governor was killing everybody. Look at me. Whatever you cannot do, say you cannot do it. I am sure if Magnus Abe had made mistake to join them, they would have used him as their spokesperson. Time will come. Everybody be yourself. We are all working together. One day it will happen. When the time comes, we will know who is who. We will produce the second phase of the documentary. If they react in the next 24 hours, I will give them another one. Ebe, FCT Minister Gbas, he is saying, I just dropped one, and he's not ready. He's so unapologetic about what he said. And he said, if you dare to react within 24 hours, get ready for the second phase. I'm dropping this thing small. We know what we say in secret. We know how we yarn this thing politically. And we're all political gladiators here. I have never lost an election. I know who I am and I know what I do. And 2027, I brought Fubara. You guys say you don't want him. I brought him, entered. Now you are now saying you are now with Fubara. And whoever I support wins. So this is, to me, it's a wake-up call for Fubara. Whatever it is that makes Wike to win, learn that ropes very fast. Because Wike looks as if is acting or is talking like a wounded lion. And on that day, he will take his pound of flesh. I hope the gladiators you are having around you will deliver. And in all sincerity, I just hope that Magnus Sabe is not right when he said these guys are just looking at their political interest. Because if eventually you don't win, they have nothing to lose. They've taken whatever it is they believe is their own portion. But I can tell you for free, if Wike wins, Fubara first will be the first target. Then subsequently, all other ones who dared to make him angry will run away from Rivers State. My colleague is in the house. What's your take on what Wike has said?
Well, the crisis in Rivers State, everybody wants to prove a point that he is very strong. No Kam will want to accept defeat, even at the last point till today, despite the fact that Wike was stopping Rotimi Amechi from coming to Rivers State. Rotimi Amechi never accepted defeat that, oh, this guy is, bigger than me in politics or is fighting me, has overcome me, So it's a normal thing to see the both parties or the both camps talk the way they are talking. But don't also forget that God is God. Whoever that has attended any height, it has been through the enablement of God. So trying to talk as though you are God and you know the future, you can determine things, for me, it's really outrageous. One of the things I celebrate about Fubara is that God is always at the center of it all. Anytime you see him talking, the first reference he makes is that God is behind this thing. God is the one helping us. So God, he cannot kneel before God and then at the end of the day, he comes out to the public and cry before men. It's not possible. And already what has happened thus far, for me, points to one direction, that the time for Wike to go in and prepare and come out is now. Now, he has a lot of people who have failed. Someone says that when you fail and you recover from your failure, as you come out bouncing and stronger, that's what really makes you a man. Coming out to say, every time I've been winning. Now that you have always been winning, let's tell ourselves the truth. You've always been winning not because the people of Rivers State really support you, but it's because of the fact that they were scared of you. Now that we have somebody on board like Fubara, let's watch and see what the Rivers State people will. Don't forget that he is not at the helms of affairs again. Rivers State is controlled by another person. So all the ranting and the talking, acting as though they end from the beginning. Come on, for me, it's just too much. If I were him, I would tell him I will learn the ropes of Adams Oshimole, who was at the time was pushed down to the ground. Don't forget that at once Adams Oshimole was the APC chairman, national chairman, who was disgracefully kicked out. It was as though his destiny has finished. It was as though the last position of authority he will ever occupy in his life was to be a governor of a state. But one thing I noticed was that he coiled in. The Northerners were fully against him. He coiled him. And before we know, he started building bridges again. And all of a sudden, he resurfaced. Today, he's back in controlling Edo State. And I feel that is the same thing he should do. Don't forget that when you talk too much, you are trading out your secret. Apart from trading out your secret, people get to know you more about you. And that right now, the strength of a governor cannot be compared to the strength of an appointee. And let me put it the other way. The strength of an appointee cannot be compared to the strength of a governor. A governor have all the arsenals in the state under his control. He's the one to detect everything. So for me, Wike should rest and allow things to flow. If it's the will of God, he should come back. Then we'll see it. Just do your bit. But too much talking will end you huge disregard.